Hello, Amber DeLewis here from Hippie Girl Collection, and we are going to do our bunny trails craft. So a little bit about me first. The company is called Hippie Girl Collection because we plant a tree with every purchase. I am big on conservation and learning from that. So sometimes we coordinate our crafts with the conservation side of things. For example, our next program for WellSpan is going to be the Hive Rules, which is you can find in your ERA, and we are collabing with Cherry Lane Farm, and Anastasia from Cherry Lane Farm will be doing a presentation on beekeeping and honey and everything sweet that goes along with it. And then we will get to our craft. Behind me is the laser that is like my child and who has created all of your parts for your craft today. So that is what I do mostly. And I also do engraving. So that block back there that you can see has been engraved, kind of, you can see it with a volcano and then resin with its natural beauty, that clock over here. So that's just one example of something that I can do. I do a lot of custom work, customs for weddings, custom for other businesses, and custom for anything you want. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. I did a lot of pre-painting on objects. So you have your circle and you have your frame for your circle. And this is where you're going to actually put your bunny trails. Okay, so you should have those pieces, and then you have an egg, and then another egg, and then those pieces will go together as well. We'll get there. Then you have already glued mine together, but you have this piece, which I didn't cut out the whole way, and then you have this piece, and you have your Happy Easter also. Okay, and then you have your Nomi, and then your see-through Nomi. We'll get him as well in a bit. So where to begin? So I like to paint and then assemble. So we will paint your egg, your cutout egg, and your solid egg to color of choice. And then since mine are already done, I will show you how, well, and then you can set those aside. Then color this, and arrow and trail to color of choice. Set aside for drying. Then same thing, Happy Easter, paint to desired color, set aside to dry. And then I'm a huge fan of stain. I like natural, so I stained my piece. So to the gnome, am I going too fast? This is a little, okay. Okay, so as far as the gnome goes, you may paint outside the lines of this guy, contrary to what your kindergarten teacher may have told you. It's okay to go outside the lines, okay? So this is gonna be the color line. This is gonna be your color. This is gonna be your color, so on and so forth. If you want to put this atop of this to see exactly what is going to show through, you know, this is how he's going to look. So you want to color in here, his little nosy, his little feeties. So again, you can color those, paint those to desired colors. I put a sample, an inspiration photo in the directions that you can follow as well. Feel free to copy or not. Yeah, so after he's all colored in, you can then paint his outside, like his lines, so to speak, paint them. I'm a big fan of either white or black so that your colors underneath pop. So, but again, it's your creation, so you can do however, whenever you want. And then you can set that aside to dry. So once you get everything painted, everything should be decently dry that you can start assembling. So I'm going to start with my egg.
I have a quick question for you, Amber.
Sure.
So with the hat here, I can just utilize the whole hat and not worry about going over those lines, correct?
That is correct, Teresa.
Okay.
Yep. Because those lines, same with his nose, like his nose was a little, like his nose and mustache area were a little tricky to me, to be honest. I wasn't quite sure, like this whole little area, what was going to show and what was not going to show, or like what colors I wanted to choose. So I just kept like kind of placing this on top to get a gauge. And I also used my photograph to kind of, you know, to look at it and copy that. So yeah.
What if someone, how about, if, what would happen if someone's doesn't come with lines? Then what do you should do?
Then you should get a hold of me. Unless you're, no way. Get, seriously, it's always you. So if that happens, I will certainly send out a new guy, or use your creativity. Maybe he could just be a tie-dye gnome, because that would be really cool. And then this will go on top of him. And then like he would just be your own kind of gnome.
Yeah, maybe I'll
So-
just use like the line as a
And you could
stencil
use this
and a
to, like,
pencil to like
stencil.
outline everything.
Yep, you could. Yep, you could use this to
Good idea.
stencil, kind of draw a pencil. Yep. Yep. So you could take a pencil, put it on top, and you could outline it as a stencil if you want. So I apologize for that, Christine. If anybody else you and you need to reach out, please feel free. I wonder. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. Anything else to add? All right, guys. So I just want to color my little gnome's nose because that's cute. Okay. So I just covered his nose. All right. So I'm going to go back to the eggs. Eggs, we're going to place the color side of your egg. You're going to glue your not so colored side of the egg, of this egg A to egg B. And the glue that I have provided, it does dry clear, but if you would like to take a paintbrush or a Q-tip or something to kind of clean up your edges, that is suggested. So egg A to egg B, this is what it looks like glued together. Okay, and then you can set that guy aside to dry. Okay, and then I'm going to move to the bunny trails. Bunny trails. And this is the frame and your words and your arrow. Glue backside. Dap, dap, dap. I'm going to do the trail first, leaving a little bit of a border. You can do it however you want. If you want to, you could probably even glue your border first. and then fill in the space with your trails and your bunny and your arrow. My store is located at 1600 West Philadelphia Street in York, Pennsylvania. I am in the neighborhood of Latucas and Crazy Tomato and West York. Friendship Church is near me. So today for Palm Sunday, we were giving away palm crosses at the store. Yesterday we had a bunny and baby goat event. I always try to do one event a month. So please subscribe to the website, www.hippiegirlcollection.com, and hit subscribe, and you'll be notified for all events and some upcoming new products. So I'm just gluing in my bunny trail sign with some crumbs. Arrow glue. Dap, dap, dap. Okay, so this is what Bunny Trails looks like when assembled.
And it doesn't matter which way your arrow goes, does it?
That is up to you, I think,
Okay.
because your bunny trail could be going left and mine could be going right. There is nothing wrong with which way your bunny trail is going. You could come to a fork in the road, and then what are you gonna do?
Take the road less traveled.
Roger that.
Yep.
That aside to dry. Okay. Gonna move. Boom, bang, crash. Sorry, everything's fine. Okay. So here's my Happy Easter. I did him in silver because I like sparkle a little bit sometimes. And then this is gonna be where everything stands. So black, white, stain, you know, whatever you want. So like I said, I already glued my two pieces together. So you're gonna do your solid piece, this guy here, and then your holy piece, and you glue those two together, and there's gonna be like a little, kind of like a little border around there. And just eyeball it to center it, okay? So once you do that, you can set that aside. Then, I'm not gonna do this because I'm actually gonna finish him. So, yeah, Nomi Bunny, we'll go with that. Nomi Bunny, you can glue him like so. So that's what he'll look like, all finished, okay? And then set him aside to dry. I'm telling you this to set aside to dry because we're going to be working on the back side of these items as well, putting on your little pegs. So you don't have to really follow my direction, but there is kind of a reason to the madness, I guess. So I'm going to come back over and do my egg and turn my egg around to do my peg. So these are, you got two short pegs and one longer peg, okay? So we're going to take a short peg for your egg, and we are going to glue the back, and when you glue the peg to the back, I suggest leaving about 1/8 of an inch to one side not glued, because that's where you're gonna insert to your stand, okay? So I'm just kind of eyeballing it to make sure it's pretty centered. And you should have about that much of the peg. Showing. Okay. And set that. Sure. Repeat with a small peg for your bunny trail. So kind of like here's bunny trail, right? And I'm gonna glue here. Again, kind of eyeball center. Leaving about 1/8 of an inch. Okay, 1/8 of an inch. Here's what it looks like on the back. Okay. Set aside to dry. And then for Noe Bunny, you're going to use your longer peg and we're going to glue here. Again, leaving about 1/8 of an inch, like that. So once everything is painted, everything is assembled, as far as we grab our stand, and depending where you're going to hang it or where you're going to place it, if you're going to set it up high, if you're going to set it on the dining room table, I do suggest that you glue it, but then on the other hand, if you want to not glue it, that is okay too, because then you can disassemble after Easter and just kind of pack things away all nice and neat like this in a box or something, instead of getting it out from the box next year and it may have broken or something in transit. So I like to glue my stuff, but that's mostly because I resell. So this is yours, so do what makes you happy, okay? So then your Happy Easter will go into your long slot, like so. And it will lean a smidge. It is supposed to do that. Okay. And then if you do want to glue it, you can just place a little dab of glue right here or in the hole, and then place your little IE in there, and it will lean a little. It is supposed to do that. Repeat with bunny trails. I'm gonna come down here. So this is where I am, right? And then I don't have him glued, but once I finish him, he will go here, like so. Oh, he's so cootie tootie.
He is really cute. So now the question, back to the frame part of the gnome.
Sure.
Is it okay to do like the frame, the white, but then the ear is the pink?
So you are never wrong in art, Teresa. If you are a great artist, I want you to do that. If you are a struggling artist, I want you to do that. There is nothing wrong with art. If you want his little pink ears to be little pink ears, that would be adorable. So yes, please be creative. I really want to see this tie-dye gnome though. I don't know. Okay. So, I don't think if anyone has any missing pieces, feel free to stop by the store, or the easiest way to contact me through like all this ERA stuff is to go through ERA, because I will probably respond a lot faster and get noticed a lot quicker if you go through ERA. I don't mean that to be mean or anything, but I'm only one person. I'm the secretary. I'm everything. So reach out to ERA if you have any missing pieces. I didn't hear anything this time around, which is really awesome. Go me. So I thank everyone for your support. If you want to follow me on Facebook, please, Facebook, Hippie Girl Collection, Instagram, Hippie Girl Collection. I am going to be at an event this week in Chambersburg. So if there's any Wilspanians in the Chambersburg area, I'm going to be at the Keystone, the first annual Keystone State Carving Festival and Vendor Show, where on Friday and Saturday, they're doing helicopter rides. How cool is that? And it is a free admission to the event. And actually, a few of my other small business friends are going to be there. Quinn's Coffee, a little plug for her. She's going to be there. And my friend Stephanie Austin from RFI Junk Rescue, who some of you have seen or seen her work. If you have any of the fractal burning that has been in my store, that is what she does. We are also having a fractal burning workshop to piggyback off of that at the store in May. That information is also on my website. If you don't know what fractal burning is, it's when you take electricity, you apply it to wood and you watch it burn. And then you fill it in with resin and it looks really super cool. So there is a workshop coming up for that in May. We're also doing a stained glass workshop. The first week of May, we'll be building a rose. So perfect opportunity to do something with mom or to give mom a mother-daughter date, perhaps. So that is also on the website and on Facebook. And then just stay in touch, please. And like I said, the store is open from Thursday through Sunday right now. But after Easter, we're going to extended hours Tuesday through Sunday. So there will be more opportunity for shopping and coming in for your custom orders and just coming in and saying hello and having a chat if you'd like. So that is about all I have to say, I think. Do you guys have anything else for me? No? So yeah, so thank you again for purchasing and getting your kits through Wellspan and ERA and Hippie Girl Collection.
Thank you.
Thank you.